This is Time Warner Cable's local edition. My name is Brad Pomerance. Our guest is Judy Chu, member of the U.S. Congress. And ma'am, I want to speak with you about immigration. It's an issue that no doubt has started to galvanize the nation. The Republicans had a real challenge in the November election vis-a-vis voters that cared about immigration, a real free fall in terms of Latino support for the Republican Party. Where do you see the Congress today as it relates to immigration reform?
I feel so encouraged because there have been steps that have been taken to move us forward. The Senate has a group of 8 that have put forth a bipartisan plan for reform. And I am on the House Judiciary Committee, which deals with immigration. The very first hearing was on immigration.
And there's no doubt that in the Senate we do see bipartisan efforts, but you're a member of the House, which is in Republican hands, and there's no doubt that the majority of members in the Republican caucus come from districts where they can be punished if they are seen as soft on immigration. And so the Senate may be able to get something through, but how does it get through the House?
Well, there could be a bill that comes out. Perhaps it doesn't have everything regarding immigration reform that we would like. But whatever the case, the Senate bill and the House bill would have to go to a conference committee.
Right. We also know that President Obama is working on a bill as a backstop. Recently, this bill was leaked. Not sure why, if it was purposeful or unintentional, but in light of that, there's this antipathy coming toward the president on immigration. And so he almost needs to apparently step back and let it happen on the congressional side, or stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't even know about.
I think it was good that the bill did come out because it expressed his stance on particular issues within immigration reform. And I think it's important that he did it because we do definitely want this roadmap to citizenship in there. We want to make sure that family visas are taken care of. We want to make sure that DREAM Act students are taken care of. All these elements really need to be there.
But there's one point out of this bipartisan bill that's a little frustrating for those that are really seeking bona fide immigration reform. And it's this element that we need to see some type of certification that the border is secure. And that seems to be kind of a moving target. We know recently Janet Napolitano, head of Homeland Security, said the border is very secure, but that's caused some advocates a lot of trepidation.
I want to tell you a fact that many people do not know. We spend more on border security than all the other federal law enforcement agencies combined. We spend $18 billion on border security, and we spend $14 billion on all the rest, FBI, ATF.
And what's interesting too is that we know that illegal border crossings have been plummeting. We also know that under the Obama years, deportations have been soaring. I mean, more deportations in the first 4 years of the Obama era than the 8 years of the George Bush era. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but there's no doubt that enforcement has been playing, from what I can see, an important role in the Obama immigration policy.
Many people don't know that we've actually had the fewest border crossings in 40 years. And net migration is 0 right now.
At this stage, now query whether it's because of a tough economy. But be that as it may, I mean, you're a straight shooter and I really want to get a sense from you. Do you think we will see a bill on the president's desk in 2013 dealing with true immigration reform?
I believe that we have to, and we will work as hard as we can to make sure it happens.
Okay, her name is Judy Chu. She's a member of the United States Congress. We thank her so much for joining us. My name is Brad Pomerance, and we thank you for watching Time Warner Cable's local edition.